Joe Rogan Experience.
Shalom, call Halim La Yahweh Basham, Yahushai Basham, Kakwadash. Double honors to elders and apostles, great millstone who rule and teach well. And sincere shalom to 144,001 This is fair use. This video's relatively old. There's a more recent one, but I thought to pull this one up. These wolves created a super PAC. Very, very large group of wolves hanging out, eating things, terrorizing, dominating the forest. And it made me come to, in the scriptures, it talks about the Heavenly Father turning up these animals to bring judgment upon the earth. Let's go to 2nd Ezra, the 5th chapter, and verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places. Why? You're going to have the internet cut off. You're going to have Esau and these other nations spreading propaganda. And the fire shall be oft sent out again. And the wild beasts shall change their places. That's the main point. And here specifically here in America, you have jaguars. There's confirmed jaguars in Arizona and New Mexico. Jaguars. You got mountain lions, and I'm just listing predatory animals that can kill people, or I should say hunt people. Jaguars, mountain lions, black bears, Kodiak bears, grizzly bears. There's polar bears, and hey, right now polar bears are migrating more south, and they're crossing territories with grizzly bears, and they're making a new quote unquote species, a hybrid called, and they're calling them growler bears, a grizzly and polar bear mix. So things is moving. Okay, let's go to Amos. Let me get Amos, the 5th chapter, and um verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh. To what end is it for you? The day of Yahweh is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. And guess what? You got zoos in I'm pretty sure there's a zoo in every state in Babylon, numerous zoos in multiple states, and at least one zoo in every state with lions, gorillas, orangutans, rhinos, Nile crocodiles, all these big, massive apex predators. Hey, man, even an eagle, like a harpy eagle, them things are huge. Okay, go Google. I don't want to do it now, but type in HARPY and then eagle. Them things are massive birds. All right, that thing can swoop down and cut your face up. All right, especially like owls. Owls are very large as well, and they fly silent. So imagine it's pitch black out, you can't see, can't hear, and a bird just pull up razor sharp talons, slicing up your face, or get you in your neck, cut your neck open. This is very real, possible. I'm pretty sure there is recorded in history of birds slicing up somebody's neck, all right, cutting up their face. This is what's about to take place. And with snakes, when snakes bite you, and the venom, not to be confused with poison, right? Poison is ingested in your body, all right, and venom is ingested into your bloodstream. Meaning that if you drink venom, your stomach acids will destroy the venom, and you're not going to die. Meaning, if you took a rattlesnake and extracted the venom from the rattlesnake, put it in a cup and drunk it, you're not going to die. But if that rattlesnake bites you, and then the venom gets injected into your bloodstream, you're dead, because it's going to thicken up your blood, clog your arteries, and you're cooked. You see? So you're going to have these snakes. The Heavenly Father could send 1,000,000 snakes to Dallas, Texas. A trillion snakes, rattlesnakes just invaded Dallas, Texas. There's rattlesnakes everywhere. There's rattlesnakes coming out your water hose. There's rattlesnakes coming out your toilet. There's rattlesnakes in your, like 20 of them at your front door. That's a plague, and that'll terrify people because the rattlesnake ain't no little thing to play with. You know, they so dangerous that they got a whole tail to make a noise to let other creatures know, hey, back up, right? That rattlesnake, the venom is very powerful. It'll kill you what in a couple hours. And there's other. You got vipers, okay? You got the anacondas and what's them things called? Anacondas and pythons. Pythons and anacondas are very large snakes that choke you out, right? That's why they call them in jujitsu. You have something called an anaconda choke. Why do you think it's called that? Because anacondas they'll wrap around you, and them things are huge, right? Like the thickness of an anaconda is like almost like a tree almost, man. Like the circumference is very large. It's not like you can palm them things with your hand. Their bodies are just as thick as like a human torso. And they're 15, 20 feet long, wrap you up, choke you out, and then swallow you whole. And I think it's Indonesia. I think they're called I can't remember the name, but it's a certain type of python out there, get up to 25 feet long. And I seen a video of them cutting open a python. And it was a woman inside of, or it was a man or a woman. Well, I've seen multiple videos, so I've seen one with a man, one with a woman, swallowed them whole, dead, being what do you call it, digested. And reptiles are a much different type of creatures. They're very tactical. They're not reckless. Mammals are very emotional, very reckless. Reptiles, they like to wait, be patient, and then strike. And the Heavenly Father is going to turn up this judgment. Let's get this right here. Let's go to I'm gonna play this video real quick and then I'll get what I wanted.
It's also weird, like what we'll accept people dying from. Like I was listening to this podcast where this wolf lady, she's a wolf biologist. She was talking to my friend Steve Ranella on the Meat Eater podcast, and she was talking about how we accept people getting killed by mountain lions. Yeah, like it happens. It happened twice last year. Right. It happens. It's not really common, but it happens. But the moment that people start getting killed by wolves in America, people are going to get furious. Really? Yeah, because they reintroduced wolves in 1994.
Right. That's right. Oh, so that's they're outraged.
There's Dolores. Dolores killed some sheep.
We did. One guy killed that mountain lion.
Either because I think something had ate a lot of it by the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did he say how he did it? Did he put it like a chokehold, or did he?
And they all respect it. Yeah. Never cross territory.
So this is the different wolf groups respecting each other's territory, and they're staying in a general area right here. That's what this illustration is, with the purple and the green and the blue and the yellow and the red.
6 different packs, I would think.
Yeah, they all establish their territory. They mark their territory, and they all respect it. Yeah,
it's like over Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota has a shitload of wolves apparently.
Well, if it keeps going, and it's a picture of Jimi Hendrix.
Wisconsin has a shit.
Minnesota Timberwolves, right? The Timberwolves, hey, wolves are huge. Wolves ain't no small creature. It's not no dog. Wolves are very large creatures. They can get up, to 150 pounds. Not no German Shepherd. It ain't no husky. A wolf is a very large apex predator. And they're here in America. And the Heavenly Father is going to put a spirit on these wolves to start going to these cities, right, and start eating you people.
Right, if you pull back further. Yeah. Wisconsin is a shitload of wolves, apparently. Like thousands.
Wisconsin, yeah. I could see that. I mean, it's a lot of, woods. Right?
No.
Those are the lone wolf, but that's rare.
That's an asshole. That's a guy who got kicked.
Big wolf.
Russia's had real, legitimate problems with wolves. Where in Siberia, they have these super packs. They would get together, because they were starving. So you get like 100 wolves who'd form a super pack because they could kind of do whatever the fuck they wanted.
You heard that, 100, and this is not him just talking out his ass, okay? This has been recorded, documented. He had a wolf specialist on there or whatever, animal specialist, because he's just regurgitating what him and his buddy was talking about from another one-on-one podcast talk. 100 wolves. Imagine 100 wolves, man. Even if you have a gun and they chasing you down, you really think you gonna kill 100 wolves before they get to you? Be real here. The Heavenly Father is gonna bring mass judgment. Now check this out right here. This is Numbers 22 and 28. And Yahweh opened the mouth of an ass, a donkey, and she said unto Balaam, what have I done unto thee that thou hast smitten me these 3 times? So the Heavenly Father altered the genetic makeup, if you will, of a donkey and made it talk. He made a creature talk. So what do you think the Heavenly Father can do? Anything, right? If you can make a donkey talk Hebrew, all right, to let it express itself to a human, come on. Let's go to, and I want to bring that out to also connect this with Wisdom of Solomon, because it's going to get eerie. It's going to get real eerie out here. Wisdom of Solomon, 11th chapter, and verse 18. Verse 17. For thy almighty hand that made the world of matter without form, wanted not means to send among them a multitude of bears or fierce lions. Right? Mountain lions. There's lions in America. Right? Mountain lions. There's bears. What? You got about 4 or 5 different bear species in America. Polars, the growlers, the grizzlies, the Kodiaks, and a black bear. So that's 5 different type of bears. You got the mountain lions. You got the jaguars. All right? You got these wolves. You got these venomous snakes. Then you got the real Maine lions and gorillas and baboons in them zoos that's going to get broke out. And zebras. You know, zebras, they look like horses, but they ain't no horse, man. Them things are savages. They'll mess you up. And the Heavenly Father is going to put a spirit on these animals to start jacking people up. And you already have dog packs now. These stray dogs group up together. You know, and dogs, again, they're predators. You know, they understand humans and age and size and all that. They'll see an elderly woman or whoever, and they hungry. They 20 deep, right? You got 10 German shepherds, 5 pit bulls, 5 schnauzers. Oh yeah, they coming, and they gonna tear people up. Verse 18, or unknown wild beasts. Unknown wild beasts. So these are animals we don't know about to this day, full of rage, newly created. So the Heavenly Father, somewhere on the earth, all right, in the heavens, wherever he does it, he's going to create new creatures, bring them out, and they're going to turn up, breathing out either a fiery vapor or filthy scents of scattered smoke, or shooting horrible sparkles out of their eyes. So they're going to be on a different level than animals we see now. And animals now already have some crazy capabilities, like an octopus. If you ever, hey, you should go watch them Animal Discovery Channel where they go over the different animals. An octopus, it can shapeshift its body, like its color, the texture of its skin. I seen a video of an octopus. It turned into a sea bush. Like it was a bush. It was already a sea bush, like in the coral reef or whatever. And it swam up to the bush and manipulated its body to look identical to the bush. Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you know how marvelous of work that is for the Heavenly Father to create that creature? And He gonna create something more crazier than that, put it on land to mess you people up, man. 2/3, you heathens. Jeremiah, let's end this off in Jeremiah 15 and verse 3. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith Yahweh, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of heavens, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. So the Heavenly Father gonna have birds, all right? Gonna have these stray dogs out here messing people up. The fowls of heaven gonna have these eagles, these owls, okay? All these other large raptors, birds of prey, razor sharp talons gonna come for your eyes, your nose, your jugular. Okay, and the beasts of the earth, you got rhinos, okay? You got mountain lions. Hey, even a mosquito, all right? To devour and destroy. So the Heavenly Father is going to really turn up these animals to execute judgment. Okay? Hey, with that, shalom.